Alright, and all of the socket work is done. And it's been cleaned up. I could probably use spraying this one down and cleaning it again because it's got some residue on it. So I will do that. I'll spray this one and scrub it again. This one I had to do twice because it had some white residue on it. It's super clean now. You can see my trace fix where I fixed my trace brakes. There. So that fixes that. This one's nice and super clean. I'm going to spray this one down again. Spray it, scrub it again, dry it. So I only did this one once, and it's looking at it, it does have a lot of residue on it. So I'm going to clean this one again. And then I have to clean the chips and dry them off and stuff. And we'll be ready to repopulate and put this thing together and fire it up. Let me go ahead and clean this board and the chips. I'll be back. Okay, I went ahead and scrubbed this one again and dried it off, and you can see the residue is now gone. Nice and clean. This is an original Midway board right here. This one is not, I don't know what this is. I don't know what the manufacturer of the board was. I don't know. This is like a bootleg board, basically. But I really wish Midway used this type of board, because this is a solid board. That was just, but the thing is, with these sockets that were on here, they were not easy to remove like the sockets that were on here. The ones on here, you can just pop the black tops off of them and pick all of the pins out. These ones actually had to be all desoldered and removed. And I got in a little bit of a rush, and that's why I had those two trace spots. I just got a little bit impatient, unfortunately. But it's just a couple jumps. It's no big deal. So, yeah, I really like this board though, but it reminds me of a Cubert bootleg board. The way it looks with the through holes and everything. It totally looks like a bootleg board. You know, I wonder, is this a Namco board maybe? It's got an actual sticker on it. Right? I don't know. It doesn't say Bosconian anywhere on it. 231 69612. 231 69612. 239 61612. No. See this one, you know, Bosconian video. This is an actual Midway board. Bosconian video. Yeah. It's a good board. Okay, excellent. I'm going to go ahead and clean up these chips and then populate this thing. It should be good to go. So, all right, I'll be back. All right, I got all of the customs clean and dry. This one looks like it's got a weak leg. It does. Damn. See if I can't do something about that. I already used one of those 04s from the other, or 08. This one's from the other board, which had good legs. So this 08 has a weak leg, but it looks like it's at the corner, right at, it doesn't look like it's up top. So I should be able to solder that and strengthen it up. These are all of the chips from the other board. You can see I tried cleaning the customs, but these things were nasty. And most of them have broken legs. Some of them don't. Some of them are okay, so got some extra. It's the ROMs and stuff that were really bad. Yeah, these guys. But it's all going back. Here's some more customs. You can see some broken legs on these custom chips. They could be doctored to work if needed. There's one. I doctored that one. That 08 right there. I doctored that and it's solid, but I just decided to use one from the other board, which was more solid. So, but I will have to look at this one and do something with this one. But we'll go ahead and populate everything and see what we get. I'm going to go ahead and fix that one though, real quick. Alright, and real quick, you can just kind of see there I soldered the shoulder of that pin and strengthened it up. So now we can go ahead and put everything back together. Okay, well, we're all put back together. First try. I guess what we'll do is just do some play testing. I only have left and right hooked up. I don't have up and down hooked up to my Bosconian does use an 8-way joystick, I believe. Yeah, it does. No, that's okay. Well, maybe I'll look at the pinout to this and see if I can wire up up and down. I know I have left and right because that's what Galaga is. But yeah. Alright, well, let's set up the camera and do a little play testing. Alright, before we get to the gameplay footage, I just started this thing up to play a game and to kind of test it out. And there's an issue, and I'll show you the issue. This game has speech. Hear that? It don't sound right. Yeah, there's something wrong with that. I know how this is supposed to sound. I know how the speech sounds, and that is not right. So I don't know anything about the speech section of this board, so I'm going to have to do some research on it and find out where that's coming from, what triggers it. It's probably one of these custom chips. I don't really know, to be honest. So We'll have to figure it out. What makes speech? Okay, I just did a little bit of looking at the manual and looking over the main source code to see, because it gives a pretty good description of these customs. And this custom right here, this is the sample player, which means it's the voice, it's the sample player. It plays samples, makes voices. This guy right here, and its ROM are these three guys. Remember, I had to repair a trace between these two. Well, you see this trace right here? I did not make the repair from here to here. So it's missing an address is what's going on. So when this thing is being addressed, or it's addressing the ROMs to get data to play a sample of, it's jumping around to addresses that it's not supposed to be going to, is what's happening. And it's, you can hear it kind of playing random nonsense on top of something that it should play. It's just missing an address. So I'll just make that jump from there to there, and that'll fix that. And this thing should be good to go. Okay, and that little connection has been made right there. And I would like to kind of do this. There we go. There we go. Where'd you go? There we are. Wonderful. So I had 3 repairs there. Okay, let's hook back up. Our sound, our speech, voice should be good now. Okay, I kind of completed my harness. I put a, 1 player start and coin wire, and I did wire up and down, so now I can move all around. So we'll go ahead and get this thing hooked up and do some play testing. Okay. Here we go. Our sounds should be right now.
Locked off.
Sounds good.
Alive, alive. Battle station. Battle station. Battle station. Spaceship sighting. Battle station. Locked off. Alive, alive. Alive, alive. Locked off. Alive, alive. Battle station.
Got him.
Locked off.
All right. Successful playtest. So that's going to wrap up this one. I'll go ahead and let this thing sit here and run for a handful of hours and call it good. Appreciate you watching, and we'll see you on the next Classic Arcade Repairs. Bye.